So let's focus now on the match on table 2 between Xiao Guodong and Martin Gould. Well, I caught up with Martin Gould yesterday. We sat down and had a good chat about how his season's going so far and the highs and lows of playing in the UK Championship. Here's what he had to say.
It's been a bit of a mixed bag, really. The beginning part. To be fair, I've only failed to qualify for one event, and that was the first event of the season, Latvia. I lost to Kurt Maflin 4-3. But other than that, yeah, I've qualified for every event. At least won a match at the venues as well. It's not been to my standard, but the last couple of events I've sort of produced stuff that I know I can do. So it's taken Mark Selby and John Higgins to beat me in the last 2 events. So then them 2 are no mugs, world number 1, and Higgins, who's like 4 or 5 time world champion. So it's taken a couple of good players to knock me out. So yeah, apart from that, it's been a bit of a mixed bag, really.
But that must have given you quite a bit of a confidence boost coming into the UKs.
Yeah, I felt as if there was something ready to come out. It was just a matter of getting it to come out, really. I felt as if I've been playing well, but just not having the results to prove it. So yeah, Dacheng was a good confidence boost, and then literally going straight back out to China to play Shanghai and having a good few results there has led me in a good path coming to this event. And obviously we've got Scotland next week and then the German Masters afterwards, so hopefully I can top off Christmas with a couple of more good weeks on top.
Absolutely. So, well, let's talk about the UK Championship. So you beat Hussein to get here. That 10th frame was very important, wasn't it? It
was very important. I was kind of cruising. I was in cruise control 5-2, and then all of a sudden I've hit the reverse pedal and gone backwards. Started to struggle a little bit, and to be fair, Hussein missed a very easy yellow in amongst the balls, and it was one of those where I just took a couple of extra seconds, sat in my chair, and I just said to myself, right, this could be your last opportunity, make good use of it now, otherwise pack your bags and go home. And thankfully I managed to clear up the rest of the table and still be sitting here right now talking to you. So yeah, it was delightful to get through. I was a little bit overcritical of my performance yesterday in an interview, but now that I look at it, the main thing is I'm still in the event, so that's all that matters.
It certainly is. Well, now you're up against Xiao Guodong, a player you've never met before, although you've never met Hussein either. So what is it like when you come up against an opponent that's new?
It's strange because obviously Xiao's been on the tour for quite some years, and we've never crossed paths. It was the same back in February. I played Andy Carter in the semis of German Masters, and when you think about how many years between me and him on the tour, and that was the first time we'd ever played each other in a proper main event. I've played him a few times in Championship League and stuff like that, but when you think about I've been back on the tour for over 10 years and we'd never played each other, it's quite strange. And it's the same with Xiao, really. He's been on the tour for quite some years and we've never crossed paths, so it's going to be a completely new experience for both of us tomorrow, but just have to see how it goes.
Well, we wish you all the very best.
Cheers, thank you.